Hi, hello everyone. In this chapter, we are going to have an introduction for cascading style sheets, also known as CSS. I have a separate course for CSS covering a lot of topics, but in this chapter, we're going just to take an introduction in order to understand what we can do with CSS. Okay, so what is CSS? It's basically for styling. I need to change how my contents look like. So let us see a quick example in order to understand exactly what can CSS do for us. Now, if we open this first file, as you can see that I have some text having colored text, and it has a background as well. And whenever you hover, well, the cursor changes like this. Okay, so let us see how we can create this file. Now, first of all, this is normal HTML regarding the body. This is P for paragraph, and this is normal text. This is another paragraph having some text. What's different here is that inside the head tag we have another tag named link. So you have link and href equals style1.css, and the relation is style sheet and type equals text/css. Okay, so I need to have a separate file for my style. This is how you link it to your HTML page. This is the name of the file, and this file should exist in the same folder with the first file. Okay, what does this style1 contain? Let us open this. Now see, let's open them together so that we understand how is it going. Okay, see, now I have used P for paragraph tag in order to write my contents. You have seen this before and it looks normal. But now, in order to make this appear different, so you simply type your tag. So my tag is P for paragraph, and this is what I have used inside my page. Then use curly braces like this. Then use CSS styles in order to change the style. So for example, I have here background color blue. As you can see here that the background color is blue, and color equals yellow. This is the text color, and cursor is weight. So whenever I move like this, see the cursor changes, and font size is 50 pixels. As you can see, the font looks very big. So this is simply one way in order to change my style. Take care that I wrote and used paragraph, the P tag, multiple times. So I'm here using this style. I'm overriding the style of the P tag to look exactly like this. So it can be mentioned only once, and it applies for the whole P tags used in the same page. So this is simple. Use any tag and come here in your style, type your tag, type curly braces, and override the style as per what you need. This is one example. Let us take another example regarding the scroll bar. Well, this will work in Internet Explorer. See the style of my scroll bar. It looks like this. Okay. Now let us take a look at the HTML file. Well, from HTML point of view, we linked here the style2 file and just type some contents to make it bigger so that I can have scrolling. Okay, what does style2 have? See, now you are trying to override the scroll bar. So simply you override the body tag? First of all, I can make some properties like direction RTL. As you can see, direction starts right to left. And also, I have overridden some styles like this. Like for example, what is the base color for my scroll bar? Okay, this color is red. And the scroll bar arrow color like this. This is arrow color. See? This is arrow color. And the highlight color is yellow. As you can see, this is yellow color. Okay. And you can have also some effects like 3D light, shadow, or whatever. Well, this may not be that much clear, but anyway, this is how you can change the style of your scroll bar. Let us take another example. I have some text with background, and whenever I hover, it looks bigger. Okay. Let us see how we can do this. Now here we are linking style 3. Okay. Now in this case, we are creating a link for Yahoo like this. ahref. This is normal link that we have learned before. But now let us see how we override the style order to make it look like what you see. Now see. Now we use anchor tag, a tag, in order to create a link. So in order to override it, then we have 4 states for the link. A link is the normal state without doing anything. As you can see that this is the normal link. This is how we override it. To have font size 14, this is the color and the background color. As you can see, you have this background and color. Okay. Now visited, whenever you visit the link, like if this has been visited like this, now see, because this link is now visited, then my style changes. Background color changes and text color changes because it has been visited. Okay. Now hover is whenever your mouse moves and hovers over the text. As you can see, I changed font size, changed the color and background color. So this is how it looks different. And active is whenever I click on the link. See, I'm now clicking on the link. Okay. When you release, of course, it goes to the designated link. So here we have overridden the link state for the 4 states that we have. Normal link if it is visited, whenever we hover, and whenever we click on the link, which is known as the active state. Let us also take another example in order to see how we can override styles using HTML and CSS. Now see, this is a different style. Okay, now we're linking here style 4, and we're going to see how this is going to work. Now in previous examples, we were overriding the normal HTML tags, but there is a problem here, is that it applies to all tags used in the page. But what if in the same page I need to have different styles for the same tag? So in this case, use something that we call custom styles. Let us see how we are going to use this. Now I have a table like this. and I know I need to have, as you can see, I have two tables, and one table is the normal table without styles. As you can see regarding this, that the border is 1, width is 75%, and align equals center, and this is table row, table data. So this is how it's going to appear like without having any style. Now let us see how we can customize the other two tables in order to have totally different styles. Okay. As you can see, I have used here a special attribute called class equals list table, and the class here for the row named list table row, like this. Okay, now let us see how we are going to override the styles. Now see, I need to have my own style, not the style of a special tag of HTML. So you simply put dot and write any style along with the properties. Take care that in order to differentiate between HTML tags, styles, and your custom styles, you put dot before the style name. But whenever you are trying to use it inside your HTML, just type directly the style name without the dot. Okay, so now I need to override here this table. Now it has a background, it has a font family, and it has a font size. Now let us see, this is how it looks like. It has a different background, it has a font family, and this is the font size. Okay, now for the table header row, and I have table row here. Now for the table header row, I need to have background color as white smoke with font family, font size, and font weight as bold. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And in HTML, I've used it here for the table row. For the normal row, I make background color as white, vertical align as middle, text align as center. So simply you can modify whatever you need in order to make your rows look like what you need. Also, I have some buttons I can change for this button. I have here button. This is the first button, and this is second button. Now I used again the class attribute with this style 1 and style 2. See, I have two different styles. They look totally different from HTML. Now let us see how we are going to override these styles. Now I use background color. See, like this. This has, the first style has different background like this, and it has a border like thin groove. It has font face, font size, color is white, font weight is bold, and cursor is hand. See, this is a normal mouse cursor. Whenever I move here, the cursor changes. Now this is another style where you have different background, different just different style. So you have two different styles here. Okay, so in this chapter we have learned how you can control some of the styles of HTML and how to use custom styles. That is guides for this chapter. See you next chapter. Thank you.